Bismillahirrahmanirrahim. Assalamu alaikum. I am Dr. Usman and you are watching Astrological Guidance. In today's video, our topic is monthly prediction of January 2024 for all the Scorpio Ascendant people. In today's video, we will talk about how will be the month of January 2024 for all the Scorpio Ascendant people astrologically. First of all, we will talk about Sun. For all the Scorpio ascendant people, Sun controls your 10th house, and right now, Sun is moving in your second house in the sign of Sagittarius. Sun will stay in your second house till 15th of January. After 15th of January, Sun will move to your third house in the sign of Capricorn. 10th house deal with your work environment is seen from 10th house, your work colleague, nature of your work is seen from 10th house, how far you can go in your career, in your profession, in your occupation. All of these things is seen from 10th house. How much fame do you have in your life is also seen from 10th house. How much authority you will have in your life is also seen from 10th house. So right now till 15th of January, your 10th house Lord is moving in your second house. Second house will be your family history, your family lineage, your savings, your money matters, your bank account is also seen from second house, your food intake habits also seen from second house, your mouth region is also seen from second house, and your speech is also seen from second house. So right now in the month of January, a lot of planets are moving in your second house, so we can expect great result regarding your work related matter and your earnings, because somehow 10th house, second house and 6th house is always connected to your work. And right now Jupiter is also expecting from your 6th house to your 10th house, and 10th house Lord in your second house. That's why we can expect great result regarding your money related matter, regarding your savings, regarding your work related matter in the month of January, especially till 15th of January. But you need to be take care of your communication related matter and your speech related matter, because Sun represent ego and Mars represent anger, and both the planets are moving in your second house, in the house of speech, in the house of family. You need to be take care of your speech and arguments related matter in the month of January. After 15th of January, when Sun will move to your third house, in the sign of Capricorn, then we can expect you may have to put a lot of effort after 15th of January regarding your work related matter, because third house deal with your communication, your efforts, your younger brother and sisters, your cousins, neighbors, childhood friends, etc., etc. All of these things is seen from third house. That's why after 15th of January, you may have to deal with a lot of these matter regarding your third house related matter. So we can expect these results from Sun for all the Scorpio ascendant people in the month of January. Now let's talk about Mercury. For all the Scorpio ascendant people, Mercury controls your 11th house and your 8th house. And right now Mercury is moving in your second house in the sign of Sagittarius. Mercury is just moved from your first house to your second house after 6 January 2024 in the sign of Sagittarius, and Mercury will stay in your second house till the whole month of January approximately. So 11th house deal with your gains, your incoming gains seen from 11th house, your money related matter, it gains in the form of bulk, gain of respect, achievement at your work is also seen from 11th house, your hopes and wishes, fulfillment of hopes and wishes also seen from 11th house, your friend circle, profession, network circle is also seen from 11th house, and your elder brother and sisters also seen from 11th house. 8th house deal with your sudden events, your longevity, your chronic diseases, your ups and downs in life is seen from 8th house. Your in-laws related matter, your secret activity, your sexual activity, your sexual relationships also seen from 8th house. So right now your 8th house and your 11th house Lord is moving in your second house. That's why we can expect great result regarding your in-laws related matter and your joint account with your spouse if you are married right now, because from second house, Mercury is also expecting its own house, your 8th house. That's why we can expect great result regarding your joint account with your spouse. Also, we can expect great result regarding your in-laws related matter. Also, if you are trying to research something on any subject and you are doing some research studies, then we can expect great result for your research studies also, because right now your 8th house Lord is moving in your second house, and second house is the house of speech. That's why we can expect you may get great result regarding your research related matters. But right now Ketu is moving in your 11th house after 30th October 2023, as we discussed previously in Rahu Ketu transit video. Ketu create detachment, Ketu create separation, Ketu give you bad result regarding the house in which Ketu is moving. So right now Ketu is moving in your 11th house, and 11th house will be your friend circle, profession, network circle. So Ketu may isolate you somehow from your friend circle and profession professional network circle. You may not try to meet a lot with your friend circle and professional network circle in the month of January, especially after 30th October 2023, because of Ketu is moving in your 11th house. Also, you need to be take care of your gains related matter in the form of money, because Ketu doesn't like to achieve a lot of money. Ketu try to lose all the money. So you need to be take care of your money related matter and your gains related matter as well in the month of January, because right now Mercury is taking Ketu's energy in your second house in the sign of Sagittarius, where second house deal with your money matter, your bank account. So we can expect these results from Mercury for all the Scorpios and people in the month of January. Now let's talk about Venus. For all the Scorpios and people, Venus controls your seventh house and your 12th house. And right now, Venus is moving in your first house in the sign of Scorpio. Venus will stay in your first house till 19th of January. After 19th of January, Venus will move to your second house in the sign of Sagittarius. Seventh house will be your marriage, your spouse, your relationships in general is seen from seventh house. How you will meet others and how others perceive you when you will meet others is also seen from seventh house. Your business partner, your commitments, your agreements, your legal bindings also seen from seventh house. 12th house deal with your expenses, your losses, your isolation, your foreign settlement related matter is seen from 12th house. Your ability to do donation is also seen from 12th house. Your sleep patterns, your bedroom is also seen from 12th house. So right now, 12th house and your 7th house Lord is moving in your first house. That's why expect great result regarding your marriage related matter and your relationships in general. If you are married right now and if you have relationships, because from your first house, Venus is also expecting its own house, your 7th house. And right now, 7th house Lord is moving in your ascendant, and ascendant represent you. So we can expect in the month of January, especially till 19th of January, you may have to deal a lot of regarding 7th house related matter, like your marriage, like your relationship, like your business partnership. Also, Venus controls your 12th house. 12th house Lord is moving in your first house. So if you want to travel somewhere in the month of January, we can expect great result regarding your travel related matter. Also, Venus controls your expenses and losses, and expenses and losses sword is right now moving in your first house in your ascendant. That's why you need to be take care of your expenses and losses. You will accumulate a lot of money due to presence of Sun, Mars and Mercury in your second house, but you need to be take care of your expenses and losses. You may expand a lot as well in the month of January because of your 12th house Lord is moving in your first house. We can expect these results from Venus till 19th of January. After 19th of January, when Venus will move to your second house, then your 12th house Lord will be moving in the house of saving, in the house of family, in the house of speech. So as we discussed previously in Sun section and Mercury section, you need to be take care of your speech related matter. You may have to face some losses due to your speech after 19th of January, because Mars and Sun, Mars represent anger and Sun represent ego. Both the planets is moving in your second house, in the house of speech, and Venus, which controls your expenses and losses, will also join them after 19th of January. Venus also controls your seventh house, and seventh house Lord will be moving in your second house after 19th of January. That's why we can expect great result regarding a marriage related matter, because seventh house Lord is considered very give you good result regarding your second house related matter and your seventh house related matter in your second house, because second house also deal with your family and seventh house also deal with your relationship, spouse and marriage related matter. So we can expect these results from Venus for all the Scorpios and people in the month of January. Now let's talk about Moon. For all the Scorpios and people, Moon controls your ninth house, and right now Moon is moving in your 12th house in the sign of Libra. The positions of planets you are watching on whiteboard, it's set according to 6th of January, and on the basis of 6th January we are predicting for whole month, because Moon is a very fast moving planet. Moon changes sign in 2.5 days. If we try to predict Moon in single video, then video will get too lengthy and it will be very difficult for us to describe in a single video. But here we will try to make you understand how can you judge your Moon transit in your chart easily. So first of all, whenever Moon is moving near 6th, 8th and 12th house in transit, during these days we can expect we may have some issues, problem and difficulties in our life, because these houses considered as naturally malefic house in astrology. Somehow issues, problem and difficulties will always associated with these house. And Moon considered as very sensitive and delicate planet. Moon get influenced very easily. Either it is a positive thing or negative thing. Second important thing to judge Moon transit is that whenever Moon is moving near any naturally malefic planet from any house in transit, during these days also we can expect we may have some issues, problems and difficulties in our life. Special issues, problem, and difficulties will come from the house significance through which moon is moving near naturally malefic planets. And naturally malefic planets are Saturn, Rahu, Ketu, and Mars. So that's the way to judge moon transit. Now let's talk about Mars. For all the Scorpio ascendant people, Mars controls your first house and your sixth house. Means Mars is your ascendant lord. Mars is very important planet for you people. And right now your sixth house and ascendant lord is moving in your second house in the sign of Sagittarius. Mars will approximately stay in the whole month of January in your second house. Sixth house will be your court case, litigation, arguments, fights, your daily routine in context of your work is seen from sixth house. Your loans, your loans and debt is also seen from sixth house. Sixth house will be your court case, litigation, argument, fights, your debt, your daily routine, your hidden enemies is seen from sixth house. Your daily routine in context of your work is also seen from sixth house. First house will with you, your personality, your overall aspects of life is seen from first house, your fundamental nature, your thinking pattern, your thinking pattern, your perception is also seen from first house. So right now, your first house and your sixth house lord is moving in your second house, in the house of saving, in the house of speech, in the house of bank account, in the house of money matter. So we can expect great result regarding your money related matter in the month of January, as we discussed previously regarding Sun section and Mercury section. Also, Jupiter is right now moving in your sixth house. So if you are dealing with some court cases, litigation, arguments in your life, so we can expect some court case competition and litigation in your life, then we can expect things will turn into your favor because of presence of Jupiter in your sixth house. And also Jupiter is expecting your sixth house lord in your second house. That's why we can also expect great result regarding your work related matter, because Jupiter from your sixth house will also expect your 10th house, house of work, and house of saving, house of money matters. That's why we can expect great result for all the Scorpio ascendant people from all the planets in the month of January. Just you need to be take care of your speech and arguments related matter, as we discussed previously, and your expenses and losses related matter, because Venus control your 12th house of expenses, house of losses, and right now moving in your first house. So we can expect these results from all the planets for all the Scorpio ascendant people in the month of January.